Nightreign is finally upon us, and with it being FromSoftware's follow-up to the masterpiece Elden Ring, the question on everyone's mind is, did they somehow put out yet another amazing game? The short answer is yes, this game is fantastic, and I will straight up tell you right now that I highly recommend it. Though that isn't to say that it's a game for everyone, and even as a big fan of the Soulsborne series, I find myself disappointed with a lot of the design decisions that were made. When the game is firing on all cylinders and everything is working as intended, you can see the absolute stroke of brilliance behind the vision, somehow managing to recapture the magic that got us all addicted to these games in the first place. With the heavy focus on replayability in a 3-player co-op environment, we're seeing a whole new side of FromSoft that's somehow still managing to put out highly creative and compelling boss encounters. This game truly features some of their best work yet, and you can feel that it stems from the freedom to play with the successful formula Elden Ring perfected. At the same time, it's while trying to stay within the confines of this formula that Nightreign begins to show its shortcomings. Things like actual classes with unique kits and abilities is such a welcome addition, and while it is one of the better features here, you can't help but feel like it could have been taken further, instead only offering a little glimpse into how much more untapped creativity still lies within the studio. The same feelings extend to the roguelike elements themselves that suffer a severe lack of variety from run to run and offer next to no meaningful meta progression to speak of. I also can't help but question who exactly is this game for. It is, after all, essentially just more Elden Ring, but with the sense of adventure, discovery, and customization stripped away, leaving us only with a coked out boss gauntlet speedrun. An incredibly punishing one at that, with few if any comeback mechanics to help or a strong meta progression to lean on. You could play this for hours and feel like you've made little to no progress at all because you really haven't. While this absolutely reinforces that fundamental get good difficulty loop Soulsborne fans crave, it does feel a bit underdeveloped, seeing that now we're relying on 2 others to also get good, turning every attempt into a big time commitment. I'd go as far to say that this is the least forgiving Soulsborne yet, with the worst onboarding experience for those new to the series. All of this makes Nightreign a harder sell than I thought it would be. I was expecting FromSoft to lean harder into experimentation within the new framework a roguelike structure provides. Instead, it's basically just an Elden Ring co-op boss gauntlet disguised as a roguelike. That in itself is an incredibly fun loop, and I've been absolutely addicted to it, regardless of its shortcomings. However, at the end of the day, this is more Elden Ring, only now the stakes are higher and you're dependent on far more factors than your own skill level. It still needs a lot of work and shows great potential for future updates, but for those that know exactly what they're in for and are willing to accept that challenge, this is one hell of a wild night.